I'm Raya Torres reporting for edsource.org, and we are here today at Grass on Grass, a mixer for university students from cannabis clubs across Southern California. College students are here today to network with cannabis business owners and talk to people in this budding industry.
So we all like specialties. Everyone on the board has a specialty, but we all still like plan the events, have everything come together, use our networks, individual networks to like get brands to come, get opportunities for our members, all that different kind of things. So we're kind of all just like a big team of people who are kind of like-minded about cannabis.
And for us, we're here for recruitment opportunities, also here for opportunities to just engage in a really open and safe space with people who share the same appreciation for the plant. I don't think it's much of a surprise to say that I was never a big stoner. I think it always comes as a shock to people that I'm involved in this industry. I think the first goal was also to gain legitimacy for the club, prove that we're not just your average everyday stoners gathering out around smoking and passing joints every day. No, this is an emerging industry with tons of open opportunity for people from various backgrounds. A lot of people who are here, who are CSOs, CEOs, founders, haven't even been in the cannabis industry for longer than 4 to 5 years.
I started Moonrocks back in 2013. And then after that, I started Kush Express, a delivery service. And 4 months into that, I created Moonrocks. And we're lucky enough to get it to Snoop Dogg. He smoked it, he loved it. And we started promoting it to all his rap buddies, and they'd smoke it and pass out. And then you take a picture of him and hashtag Moonrocked out, put it on his Instagram, and that's kind of how everything took off. I think if they have a passion for it, there's a lot of opportunity for them in the 420 arena. And depending on what they like to do, whether it's film, music, growing, biochemistry, I mean, there's a lot of different things that they could do that could help the cannabis industry.
I love environments like this. This is like a space that I continue to see myself going. Like I always love to be a part of like an emerging industry and like startups and stuff like that. And like this is one of them. And yeah, it's cool. Like these are all pretty ambitious people in the cannabis industry. They're like going into industries that like are politically hard to get into. Where there's like a lot of policy loopholes and like there's a lot of like social pushback. So like I kind of love that grit too. So like all these people are really cool. Yeah.
So I work with students because they're our future leaders, and as future leaders, that this is the normal. I did a lecture at one of the MBA programs, and they all looked at me because I asked how many had been into a dispensary, and almost all of them raised their hand. So that just confirms that this is the new normal for students. So you might as well understand it, and if you know what's in the product that you like, then you'll know if it's good for your anxiety or just better for relaxation.
This is our first really big industry event, open to students and professionals, alumni, and we have some really great brands here. We have Select, we have Can, we have a whole plethora of local and some pretty big names here. So I think the big thing here is it's networking, right? So that's kind of the point of the event, is for kids to kind of make these introductory, comments, network with people, meet people. And then aside from that, we have guest speakers, we have panel speakers.
There are slated to be more jobs in cannabis than manufacturing by 2025. There is a lot of work. And the key is to work in this space successfully is to take your skill set that you already have and transfer it into the cannabis space. So if you are good at accounting, become an accountant in the cannabis space. If you're an attorney, be an attorney in the cannabis space. If you're an educator, educate within cannabis. If you're an advertiser, advertise within cannabis.
There's so many skill sets that come from this very challenging space that are incredibly transferable to other spaces. So, of course, bringing in more job opportunities for students. We're looking for a summer opportunity and hopefully more in the future. And just getting to know how companies are run. We have Black-owned female businesses who are just getting their ground off, and they're doing amazing. We have huge MSOs, multi-state operators here who are worth billions of dollars. We also have people who kind of started bootstrapping and funded their own businesses. So we're showing a really wide spectrum of what the cannabis industry looks like on a business perspective.